Good morning, students. Students, today I am going to teach you one important section of grammar, that is writing skill. And in that writing skills, there are so many things you find, like letter writing, paragraph writing, etc. etc. Okay? So today, one important thing which gives the students very much difficulty. When there are some points, some hints, so you can write something. In case of letter writing, topic is given. In case of paragraph writing, topic is given. Okay? So I think there will be not much problem writing those things, because you at least get some idea what to write. Okay? But there is another part of the writing section that you have not experienced yet. Okay? Actually, this comes in the examination of class 9, 10, 11, 12 examinations. Okay? And writing skill is what? Picture composition. Okay? You can see here I have written picture composition. So what is picture composition? A picture is given. Okay? Maybe most of cases that is in black and white, but in board examinations it is given in color. Okay? So picture will be given in black and white or in color. You have to study the picture well. Okay? And with the help of the picture you have to write something. Okay? And that is very, very difficult, because something you cannot understand what the picture wants to say, what the picture suggests. So that is very difficult task to understand how the story will come from this picture. Then the main important thing is that you have to study carefully the picture, then what the picture suggests. Then you have to imagine a story or imagine a theme which will directly connect you to the picture. Then you have to find out the body, that means what idea can be obtained and what the picture wants to say. Then comes your own idea. So there are so many things. That is very difficult thing. Okay? So you need to learn this section. That means you need to learn this topic very well. Otherwise you cannot write. Okay? And this is a topic of just practice. You have to practice so many composition from pictures of various kinds. Okay? So many pictures will be there. You can find out from grammar book, you can find out from net. So those pictures should be studied well, and you need to think, you need to reflect on those pictures. And then if they are solved, that means if there are worked out examples, then try to match your idea with the worked out examples. Okay? Then doing like this way, practicing day by day, you will get the whole idea how to write the picture composition. Okay? So here I cannot draw any picture, and it will be very much difficult to draw picture and then to write a composition on the board. Okay? Just I am going to discuss some main points of this topic so that you can understand what picture writing is and how picture composition can be written. Okay? Let us move us to the discussion. Here I have written picture composition is an imaginative exercise. That means this is the exercise of your brain. This is the exercise of your memory. and this is the exercise of your imagination power. So how far, to what extent you can imagine? So this is seen through this topic, that is through this exercise, through this grammatical word. You are judged what type of imagination power do you have. Okay, so picture cognition is an imaginative exercise. It can be narrative or descriptive. That means you can narrate an event, you can narrate a story, or you can describe the picture. You can describe the picture. Okay, that means you can narrate your own idea from the picture, or you can make a story and you can write that. That means picture writing or picture cognition can be narrative. Narrative means one narrator is narrating something, a speaker is telling something, and descriptive means you are giving some description of a place, of an incident, of a picture. Okay, so picture can be narrative, picture composition can be narrative, or it can be descriptive. Okay, now coming to the points to remember. What are the main points to remember in this topic of grammar? First, if you will be given a picture, okay, and you need to do what? Study the picture carefully. Study the given picture carefully. This is the first thing you need to do. The study means observe carefully. Okay. Just don't look at the picture. Just watch the picture. Okay. The all details, whatever background, whatever characters, whatever designs, okay, shapes, whatever given, that should be studied carefully. Then think what the picture suggests. So what it tells, directly the what it suggests, you need to think. Okay. Next, imagine a story if it suggests some incident or event. If the picture suggests some incident or some story, just imagine a story it suggests. Next, use past tense while narrating the incident. When you are narrating the incident, whatever given, you need to use what? Past tense. Past tense means simple past, past continuous, past perfect. Okay, you can use the all past tenses, all the subdivisions of past tenses. Next, if you are to describe what the picture suggests, use present tense. Whatever the picture suggests, you need to write past tense. You need to write in whatever the picture suggests, you need to write in present tense. And if you describe the incident, write in past tense. Just follow. Use past tense while narrating the incident. When you are narrating the incident, whatever happened there, if you are describing, that means the incident already happened, you are telling that, so that should be in past tense. And what the picture suggests, what the picture tells us, that should be written in present tense. Present means it actually follows simple present tense. Okay. If the picture does not suggest anything evidently means clearly. Suppose the picture is not clear enough, okay, or you cannot imagine some idea, you cannot think of any idea clearly, okay, then you have to invent a theme which will have direct connections to the picture. So whatever given there, you need to think of a theme. That means what is the main idea? There are so many ideas you cannot understand. You cannot gather them together. But actually, what is the main thing? If you can find out, so revolving this thing, that means just centraling this thing, taking the main theme as the whole matter, you have to write. Okay. So if the picture does not suggest anything evidently, you have to invent a theme which will have direct connection to the picture. Whatever you are writing, remember, in this aspect, in this portion, of this writing, you need to think this, that whatever you are writing, that should have some connections with the picture. That means it is not that you have just written something that is a writing, okay, but that writing should have some connection with the picture. If there is no connection, you will get no mark, okay. There should have some direct connection to the picture. Whatever you are writing, that should be related to the picture, not other than picture. A strong conclusion is required at the end. At the end, you need to write your idea, you need to give your idea. That means whatever you have written in your writing, that should be concluded in the last part. That means whatever you have written, whatever idea you have got, that should be concluded, that should be finished, that should be finally done in that last portion. Okay? That means the writing should be completed, not incomplete. Next, the main parts of the writing. Introduction should be there. That means what the picture suggests, what idea you get from the picture. That is the first part of the writing. That is called introduction. Introduction is the main thing of all writing. Okay, whatever you are writing, there should have some introduction. Then body or context. That means ideas or thoughts received from the picture, there should be written. What ideas, what thoughts are given from the given in the picture. That is what thoughts and ideas you are collecting, you are gathering from the picture. That should be written in elaborate, that means in detail. Then conclusion. I have already discussed what is the conclusion. Rounding of thoughts. Whatever you have collected the information, that thoughts should be taken in a point, taken in a nutshell. Okay, and feelings and thoughts and feelings should be rounded up. That means it will be completed, it will be total, and then returning to the specific subject. And whatever subject, whatever topic is given in the picture, you need to come to the picture revolving to the whole body and parts. That is, whatever you have written, that may be sometimes disconnected from the main thing, but ultimately you need to come to the main idea. That means the idea which is given by the picture, that you should be you should complete that with that idea. So here is the conclusion. Okay, now you, when you are writing picture composition, think of 5W. 5W means I have just given here 4W, not 5W, 4W. 4W should be thought about. You need to think from the picture where, that means where did the story take place. You need to think about the place. Is it a forest? Is it a road? Is it at home? Is it the railway platform? So where the incident is happening, that means you have to find out where the incident happened. Next, when did it occur? That means is the sun rising? That means it is the daybreak, morning hour. Okay. If there are the shadows, long shadows, maybe evening, maybe morning. So with the picture you need to gather the idea. What is the time? Okay. Or if something is, if the lights are burning, if lights are burning from the electric lamp, okay, and people are passing, that means the time is night. Okay. If the moon is there, that means night. So from that story you have to collect when, that means when the incident happened. This is the main thing. Who is the main character of the picture? That means there may be so many persons, so many things, but what is the main thing? Or there are so many persons, which person is the main person in this picture and about whom the whole idea is going. Okay, there will be so many persons, but actually who is actually being highlighted? You need to find out which person is highlighted here. That should be found out. Okay. Next, what is the action of the character? That means the persons are there, characters are there, doing what? And the main character in that story or in that picture is doing what? That means I have to write something about his activity, because he is the main character. The story is revolving around him, so his work should be highlighted. So whatever you are writing, you have to write about that main particular characters. Okay. So I think this is a very difficult topic of writing section. I think, because I have seen in most of the cases in board examinations, when this is given with other options, this option is actually left. Most of the students leave this portion. That means if there are options, they don't attend this question. And it happens, I have seen in the examinations, there are options given, okay, with this topic. But don't think about that options. For the moment, you need to think about this writing. That means you need to learn. You need to at least practice 10 topics, 10 picture composition. You have to practice. Otherwise, you won't have any idea. Sometimes it happens that options, what the options, whatever options are given, they are also difficult. Then what to do? Then you see that this is simple. You can write something from the topic, something from the picture. Then this is one of the options you are finding easy. Not easy, easier. So that's why you need to understand this topic also. Okay? So now I am giving conclusion of this topic. There will be a picture. That will be given in the examination paper. From that picture, you have to write something. Okay? And that is picture composition. That means in the writing section, you will find one picture that may be given in the box, or that may or may not be given in the box. Generally, it is given in a box. Okay? Maybe colorful or maybe black and white. That picture will suggest something. That picture will tell something. You need to find out what the picture wants to tell. And relating to the picture, you need to write a story. You need to describe something. Okay? Generally, the students try to find out a story. That is very much easy. Just make a story of your own relating to the picture. That means whatever you are writing, that should have direct connection with the picture. So picture is the main thing of this writing. So you need to study the picture carefully, otherwise you cannot write. Okay? Generally, past tense is used to describe the incident, to narrate the incident, and present tense is used to describe what the picture suggests. Okay? And 4 W's are important to write something from the picture. What is that? Where happened, when happened, what the main character did, and which is the main character. What is the main character? That means where, when, who, and what. That answer should be ascertained. That answer should be brought into consideration. And then you have to write something taking the clues from the topic, that means from the picture. Okay, so I think you have understood what I want to say here in this class, and I think you would try some pictures and you will try to write something from so many pictures. I will send you some pictures and you will have to write something with the help of picture. And first I will give you some examples, some models, so that you understand well how the picture is described. Okay, so I will send you through snaps. Just wait for the snaps and study from the snaps. The picture will be given, writing will also be given. From those picture and writing, just you need to understand how it is written. Then I will give some pictures and you will have to write of your own from that picture. And after at least completing 10 stories, 10 picture composition, we will move to another section of the grammar. Okay. So today I want to end here, and in the next class we will learn more things. Be safe and sound, and be attentive in your studies. Bye bye. Have a great day.